What's up and welcome to Kinda Funny Games Daily for Wednesday, August 13th, 2025. I'm your host, Tim Geddes, joined by the tastemaker, Roger Picorni. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Tim, I watched something last night.
What'd you watch?
I didn't even know it was out until I saw an advertisement, Alien Earth.
Oh,
that was bad.
Perception real off on that one.
That was really bad.
That was really, let's do it again, There we go. Y'all didn't see the first one. We're going to edit that in post.
Because you really looked so deep into my eyes.
I know.
As you didn't adjust. That was real bad.
Alien Earth.
Yeah, I watched Alien Earth.
2 episodes came out.
I only watched the first episode.
I only watched the first.
Oh, what a good first
Oh
episode.
my God, y'all.
Holy shit, dude.
Alien versus Predator in review.
Yeah.
Oh my God, roller coaster of
Yeah.
an in-review experience. Alien Earth, if it keeps up this quality.
I think I was really hesitant in the first 20 minutes because it is like a lot of well-worn territory, right? Where it's like, people are on the ship, they all look it's like, we know where this is going. And then they start doing some wild shit where it's like, oh, I've never seen Alien ever do anything like this.
The opening titles of kind of just setting the stage of what they're dealing with, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we are cooking here. What I love about it is, some of the movies, what I appreciate about the episode 1 of Alien Earth is it takes the elements I love most about the good Alien and Predator, or I guess just Alien movies, and wraps it in a show, which allows it to breathe a lot more and actually have a plot. So it's like sci-fi and character and worlds wrapped around a plot that I'm actually interested in. Which I feel like plot's never the highlight of the Alien movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure.
It feels like the highlight here.
Yes, yeah.
But it also has those other things.
Yes, it does. And I was shocked how fast we got into seeing an alien. And they actually start showing the glimpses. They know what you're here for. Because when you see the Alien Earth as a TV show on FX, all right, we're gonna see this alien for 2 seconds. And of course you do see it for 2 seconds in this episode, but it feels like it's way more because of the stuff that they're building around it. So it's interesting.
Been saying it forever.
Yeah.
FX don't miss.
Shout out to FX.
This is them continuing, man.
And it's Noah Hawley, who I'm a big fan of, Fargo. He's the Fargo guy. He's the Legion guy. He's one of the goats.
You watch Legion?
No. But I watched Fargo.
I heard everyone loves it.
I was a big Fargo guy.
Okay, yeah, G watched Fargo.
First 3 seasons.
Loves Fargo.
I fucked with Legion. Legion was
good.
Yeah, Legion was good?
Yeah,
I watch it on YouTube Shorts. I love watching stuff on
honestly,
YouTube Shorts. I love watching YouTube
Y'all need to
Shorts.
watch Alien Earth, though.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very good and interesting, and I'm like, I can't wait to see where it goes next.
Yeah.
But yeah,
well, we have another episode.
Something I love about, I know, which I'm so, and then
exciting.
one every week for the next 5 weeks.
Oh, it's 7 episodes?
8 total.
8 total? Okay,
Yeah.
that's not bad. That's not bad.
One thing that I really appreciate about it is, so far, tone and style, not Andor, but production design, costume design, committing to it looking correct for the era.
Yes.
Andor as fuck.
Oh.
And that's the highest compliment I can get.
I gotta watch Andor. Oh, yeah.
Watch Andor. You need to watch Andor.
I just been stuck in watching a bunch of YouTube shorts of Breaking Bad. I'm back. You know what I mean? I think I'm
Never been more back.
I'm just so back.
God, well, this is Kinda Funny Games Daily. We have a bunch of news stories for you today, including Crimson Desert being delayed to 2026. Where's Crimson Dawn? We're still waiting.
What happened to that game?
Dragon Drive reviews are in. Are they good? Are they bad? We're going to talk about that later. Arkane Studios calls out Microsoft. Ooh, wonder what they have to say. Well, this is Games Daily, everybody. Each and every weekday, we run you through all the video game news that you need to know about live on YouTube, Twitch, and podcast services around the globe. If you love what we do, please support us with the Kinda Funny membership on YouTube, Patreon, Spotify, or Apple Podcast to get all of our shows ad-free and a daily exclusive show. We have a special one for you today. For a chance to be part of the show, submit your thoughts and opinions as YouTube Super Chats as we go. Little housekeeping for you. We got some good stuff.
Yeah,
okay, everybody.
Yeah, we do.
On Monday, the upcoming Monday, Kinda Funny is going head-to-head with Giant Bomb in a sponsored Pizza Bandit Let's Play, but with a twist. We had a real-life chef in the office helping us make pizzas as we played the game. It's absolute chaos, and you need to tune in just to see Tim and Dan Reichert attempt to make pizzas for the very first time. Spoilers, it's embarrassing. Not as embarrassing as the high five, but very, very close.
It's very
for
close.
anyone wondering why I was running and hurt my heel, you'll see it in this video. Making pizzas. That'll be before Games Daily on Monday, and just to get you all in the mood, get a little excited for it. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to hear this, so you can just play this without audio even for them, just so we can explain it and push people to go check this video out on Giant Bomb's YouTube. the day that the Giant Bomb Boys were here to help us shoot the Pizza Bandit thing, I don't know if this is before or after they left us. It's based on what they're wearing. I think this was like right after they left us. They did this vlog of them just going around San Francisco, and they kept getting in the Waymos, the robot cars. And I swear to God, throughout this video, they get into 7 Waymo cars. Like, it is just the most, what are you guys doing thing ever.
Oh, shit. I know this.
I watched this entire video last night, and there was parts I was just dying, laughing out loud. So this is their 3rd Waymo they're getting into right here.
Sure.
And they get into a horrible situation where there's a fire truck blocking their lane, and they have no control over this car. They're like, what's this fucking robot gonna do? The car eventually just pulls into the other lane with oncoming traffic and then just stops. And they're just sitting in it. And you have to hear Mike Minotti and Dan Riker just have to deal with it. And they're so
because it blocks the entire...
It blocks the entire
street. No. Oh, it just stops.
And it just stops. It doesn't know what to do. They're there for like 2 minutes. Skim forward just a bit. Cars, when the light turns green.
No.
The cars are all going by honking at them.
Honking at the Waymo like that does anything.
They're just like, we're sorry, it's the robot.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's just, I feel for them. This would be so awkward. But it's so, they're like, their car can't fit there. Anyways, go check out the video on Giant Bomb's YouTube.
That's so
and then
funny.
on Monday, watch the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Our perspective.
Yeah, our perspective. Yeah, it's a really good one. I've been editing it, and that was a wild shoot, and a lot of good pizzas. And a lot of bad pizzas, let's be honest.
A lot of bad pizzas,
but a lot of good pizzas.
I ate my own pizza. Today, after Games Daily, you'll get Gamescast, which is going to be the Mafia Old Country review. Really excited to hear what the boys have to say about that. And then after Gamescast, oh my God, it's going to be a special day, everybody. Me and Nick, and maybe a couple other people if we can get them involved. We're doing a movie watch-along. Ice Cube's War of the Worlds has come out.
It's the official title. Ice Cube's War of the Worlds.
That's what I titled it on YouTube because I was like, I don't know what else to call it.
I mean, that's perfect. Yes, it is out in the world, and apparently it is the room levels of comically bad. And I've seen very few actual elements of this movie. I think the most I've seen is like some GIFs on Twitter, and I'm like, Nick, me and you, we're sitting on this couch and we're watching this movie
so excited
with
for
y'all. So yeah, this will be a watch along on YouTube and Twitch, and if you can't watch live, we'll have the timer so you'll be able to sync it up and watch at your leisure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
love
Whatever
that.
you want
That's
to do that
beautiful.
to yourselves. I hope it's horrible.
I really do. I hope it's funny though.
Yeah.
I hope it's funny.
Thank you to our if you're a Kind of Funny member, today's Gregway is coming at you from Roger. What's it about?
Well, I don't know.
It'll be fun.
We'll figure it out. I'm sure Mike's around, so we'll probably go outside and start talking.
I like that.
I like roping him into stuff.
And today's another one of those 2-for-1 days because I was supposed to do yesterday. I didn't do yesterday. So on the drive in, me and Cool Greg did a little mini podcast.
That's nice.
And a little something different.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for y'all. I'm excited.
Okay.
It's a little different.
Okay.
Thank you to our Patreon producers, Carl Jacobs, Omega Buster, and Delaney the Psalm Twining. Today we're brought to you by Shady Rays and Aura Frames, but we'll tell you all about that later. For now, let's begin with what is and forever will be the Roper Report. It's time for some news. We only have 5 stories.
Aw.
A baker's dozen.
Crimson Dawn has been delayed to 2026. Is this why you're on this episode with me?
Nah, maybe.
This comes from Vicky Blake at IGN. The developer of upcoming open world action fantasy game Crimson Desert has revealed its single-player open world adventure game has unavoidably slipped from a Q4 2025 release to Q1 2026. In its latest call with investors, Pearl Abyss said this was due to longer than expected timelines arising from scheduled coordination and collaborations with multiple partners for offline distribution, voiceovers, console certification, and other launch preparations. The company said a firm release date will be announced at a more appropriate time based on business considerations, but did not specify what those business considerations would be. Players can still expect to see Crimson Desert at Gamescom and PAX West, however, as well as Tokyo Game Show. The launch of Crimson Desert, our first large-scale AAA console game, has been unavoidably delayed by 1 quarter from the previously announced schedule. This is due to longer than expected timelines rising from schedule coordination and collaborations with multiple multiple partners for offline distribution, voiceovers, console certification, and other launch preparations. We sincerely apologize for not being able to meet the originally promised fourth quarter launch schedule. Please kindly understand this is a strategic decision aimed at ensuring success on a meaningful scale. Why'd you laugh?
I was just laughing at them being so focused on business considerations and like they want to be making abundantly clear this is a real game that is almost done.
Yes.
And they don't want to make it seem like, hey, this is vaporware. No, this is a real video game that's coming out. It has nothing to do with the quality of the game. We just have to get it certified and we have to talk to some people.
And I do love it's a strategic decision aimed at ensuring success on a meaningful scale. Real talk, good.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like especially for something as ambitious and potentially big as this, you got to get it right.
Absolutely.
You can't have this come out and have it just be like, we all knew this wasn't going to be able to hit. You need to do the Expedition 33 thing. And obviously, we're talking dream goal scenario here, but I do appreciate them understanding and being willing to say this because this is the truth of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they need to, specifically with a game that is this big, that has the ability to capture a huge amount of people, you need to also have that those marketing beats. You need to make sure that people know that this game is coming out and exists. And I feel like the hardest of hardcore know about this game, but a lot of my friends do not know about this game, and you want them all to know. I mean, this speaks to so many people.
Yeah.
Because it is a rarity. I mean, it looks like a one-of-one video game, so you want everyone to know about it. So yeah, I'm happy that they're giving more time, and hopefully this leads to them getting some type of maybe console marketing strategy connection. Maybe Xbox and them link up. Maybe them and PlayStation link up to kind of get this in front of the most eyes, because I want this to be successful, and I want it to be good.
Yeah, that's the thing is I think that what all this game really needs to be a big hit is be good, because I do think it's a word of mouth type game.
Sure.
I think it being a new IP, but also from the world of something that is beloved and is played by millions and millions of people. So it's not like it's coming out of nowhere. Absolutely. I do think that it is an example though of it. This is its chance to make a splash on the console side of things, which is a separate conversation than the PC
separate
side
audience
of gamers. Yeah, exactly. So, it being delayed. Now, Raj, I never fully understood what the point of you and Mike's whole thing was.
Yeah.
I don't think that there really was one. But
I don't think they know.
What does this delay mean for you at this point?
Tim, it just played right into our hands, right? We've really been thinking about this, and this is exactly, we expected this a little bit earlier. I think that's why we started to make this trade happen a few weeks ago, but they delayed their delay. At least we don't have any insider information, but we just kind of felt the vibes. So this is great that Crimson Dawn is getting delayed. Not, of course, we want the game and the gamers to play the game, but for us, we're playing the game of Fantasy Critic. Right, that's all that matters to us. We don't care about any of the games in our lists. We don't care about Ghost of Yotei. We don't care about Metroid Prime 4. He doesn't care about, I don't know, Dragon Drive. I don't know what games he has. But we just really care about winning Fantasy Critic. And this is that means that Mike has 2 drops now.
What did Mike give you?
His friendship. Isn't that all that matters?
Because you know what, Roger's been the spokesman for this, and he's been the big distraction. Because we're all thinking of how does this benefit Roger? But we're at the point of the year, Roger counterpicked Expedition 33. There's no way he's winning. So I do feel like this was all.
I hear there's more reviews of Expedition 33 coming out.
It
takes a long.
This
you gotta
all
play it 33
was set
times.
up for Mike to have more opportunities. So I'm wondering what you got out, because the whole set was Mike helping you, but I do think it's secretly you're helping Mike. So what do you get if Mike wins Fantasy Critic this year?
I get to help my friend. Because last night him and I were talking.
Such a bad liar.
Him and I were talking last night actually, and we're talking about on the phone what we're gonna do for his victory. Because we're already there, right? That's kind of already where we're at.
His victory, again, I am so blissfully unaware of the details of a lot of this, but I do know that in the last 12 hours since I saw this news, Mike has multiple times saying very loudly and proudly, "I got 2 drops.
He's got 2 drops.
I got 2 drops.
He's got 2 drops.
And it's just okay.
That's
that
huge.
might be factual.
Yes.
But to what ends?
What do you mean?
What is that going to do for him?
So now he gets to free up a spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. What's he going to get? He's played brilliantly so far.
I mean, he did pick up, the game that Roger stupidly dropped.
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden 4.
He has Ninja Gaiden 4. He's doing really well so far in the year.
Yes.
Even despite the fact that he drafted GTA 6. I do really want someone out there. I can't do it because I don't have any more drops. But someone out there, maybe like an Andy, maybe drop a game and like bid everything you can on Battlefield 6.
Go for it.
He would never do that. Andy would never do that. He doesn't even know the password to the fantasy.
I know that is a big problem.
He doesn't even know how to do it. This is just huge news for us. I don't want to,
Why is it us?
It's just because we're working because we're friends. We're working together. We work together at this company. We're not working together in a colluding way. We're working together in like a friendship way, a love way. And it's just a really good experience, and I'm happy that he has 2 drops because he's already been asking me questions. What are some games out there?
What are some games out there? Excellent question.
Yeah, there's Pac-Man Repack.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a lot of games out there. A lot of games out there.
Remasters on the mind.
Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a partial remake? We might have to have a discussion.
We might have to have a discussion.
There's some new content in there.
I have a question for you, Rob.
Yeah. Hi.
Who has Dragon Drive?
I don't think
anybody has Dragon.
Yeah, I think
was that a
everybody was
mistake?
really smart
We're
about
about to find out.
We're about to find out.
Story number 2, because here is our Dragon Drive review roundup. I also keep saying Dragon Drive. I think we all do.
I'm gonna say Drag and Drop.
But it's literally Drag X Drive. So that's
Yeah, it's like fast and.
Yeah. 62 on Metacritic, 62 on OpenCritic. So there we go. A little equal sizing there. Logan Planet IGN gives it a 6 out of 10. Dragon Drive controls like nothing else I've ever played, and it asks you a lot. It asks a lot of you in order to get used to its complicated mouse and motion mechanics. Obviously, if you don't like or literally can't use forced motion controls like this, then you should steer clear. But once I put in the time to, quote, get good, I really enjoyed the surprisingly deep fundamentals of Nintendo's unique take on wheelchair basketball. Its online 3-on-3 matches are a lot of fun, and it has some good ideas for provoking friendly competition between rounds that I wish were fleshed out a little bit more. That lack of substance is the most disappointing part about Dragon Drive. With little in the way of unlockables, customization, personality, and variety, I imagine a hardcore group of fans could rally around it because its movement is very cool, and there's a ton of potential to discover in its exciting trick system, but with a high initial barrier to entry and not enough reasons to stick around for a long haul once you've cleared it, it's hard to see Dragon Drive establishing itself among an already crowded field of online multiplayer options. And then OJ O'Reilly from Nintendo Life gives it a 7 out of 10, saying Dragon Drive may lack options with regards to online modes and it controls take a bit of getting used to. However, if you can give up some time to engaging with this one, you can get past the barriers in terms of controls and the early frustrations as you find your rhythm. You will be rewarded with a unique and very well-made sports game that deserves to find an audience of dedicated fans. And in some pals, add in some pals, and you've got a solid bit of fun for the price. And then Steve Watts at GameSpot gave it a 5 out of 10, saying the multiplayer-focused sports game from Nintendo has a novel control scheme, but it's tiring and feels imprecise. Snowbike Mike has been playing this a little bit.
Yes, he has.
For us. We're doing it.
We can hear it from the office. Every single time he plays it, you just hear on the table.
So funny.
So loud.
But we are doing a What You've Been Playing episode of Gamescast tomorrow.
Oh.
And Mike will be giving his thoughts on that because
That's fun.
Here right now. What do you think, Raj? You played this with me.
Yeah, we did. We did play it. I think I was way more negative on it after we played it. You guys were like, oh, like I could see some promise there. And I was so tired after playing that for like 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I forgot how long that was. It was very short, but it felt like 15 minutes because I was like, my arms are hurting. I'm like, I'm never doing that again. Like I never found that flow. I never had that moment where I'm like, oh man, I know exactly what to do. It feels good. Maybe if I sat down to do an actual review, maybe Mike has found that rhythm and he's actually able to look at us and say, hey, if you really put in the time and effort, you can find the fun in the game. But from the small amount of time that I played it, I didn't have a good time. So I mean, this doesn't surprise me at all. This never felt like it was even going to be like I think people compared this a little bit to ARMS of like, oh, this is like the wacky thing that Nintendo's trying to do.
Don't you dare.
I mean, it's true. People were trying to compare it. It's like the thing.
There was a lot of comparisons.
Yeah, there was.
New IP from Nintendo.
Had a fucking personality.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm an ARMS defender. And I'm an ARMS defender in the way that, like, I don't love the game. I don't think it's the best game ever. But, like, people act like it's this abomination. And it's simply not. ARMS has, to Barrett's point, so much character that this just simply lacks. Yes. And I do think that is a problem for a game like this, for a new Nintendo IP, for them trying to show off a gimmick of their new system. Bless and I were slightly higher than you when we played it, where we did find the fun. When we did get a dunk, it was satisfying. And when you got the moves going, not even just getting it going, it responds very well. Like, it does work the way that it should. Just the way that it works isn't necessarily the most intuitive thing. And I am with you that I got so tired. Like, moving your arms, it's just not fun to engage with playing.
Yeah, the sensitivity is very low on it. I expected this to kind of be like you move your hands a little bit and you're rolling. It's like, no, you really got to be fucking
You got to go.
Yeah, maybe there's some settings in there, but also knowing Nintendo, I wouldn't be surprised if there's 0 settings to get in there and change the sensitivity at all.
Yeah, and I was reading a couple of the reviews from some Nintendo content creators, and it just seems like this game's very content light as well. So this really, I don't know, man. This reminds me of some of my least favorite eras of Nintendo, honestly, and that bums me out this early in the Switch 2 life cycle, and I feel like I keep finding myself saying that. Now, still having a great time with the system. Like, I have had monthly Nintendo games that I'm really enjoying. We have Kirby on the way. I'm excited to get into StarCraft.
I'm going to play it for the first time.
Very excited for you. But yeah, like, seeing things like this, it kind of reminds me of like my least favorite era of 3DS games, where we were getting like Metroid Federation Force and Zelda Triforce Heroes and things like that, where not bad games, just not anything truly Nintendo special, you know? And again, especially with a new IP, I feel like I just wish that there was a bit more commitment to the bit. Like they seem like they committed to the gimmick, but committing to it being a Nintendo franchise, it almost seems like I look at this and I'm like, we all knew what this is going to be.
Yeah.
If it looked more magical, I think it'd be like, oh, Nintendo cares more.
Yeah.
But you look at this, you're like, oh, they care this much.
Yeah.
You know? And also it not being a launch game, too, is a bizarre choice. Because I feel like even it being a launch game would have given it, like, a novelty of, like, it's something else to do.
Yeah, like even like, what was it, Welcome Tour or whatever, like that was not a good game, but it had the launch thing, so everyone's like, okay, let me try it out, and then people are like, no, there's some good here, and it's like, no, you're just saying that because it's a launch game. You're like, it's not really like that. So, yeah, it's interesting. I want to point out really quick, just a little shout out here, Logan Plant. Like that guy a lot. I was watching his review of Mario Party Jamboree TV, and I was like, wow, what a great review. What an incredible review.
Is one of my favorite current gen content creators in the gaming space, period. Like, he is so thoughtful, so knowledgeable, so good at playing games and explaining like what's good and bad about them. I think he's very fair and honest when it comes to, and consistent when it comes to his reviews on games. And his love for Donkey Kong Bonanza, I appreciate very much. I love how he's trying to break the hell out of that game. Like, I don't know if you saw, but he managed to like beat the game without getting a Golden Banandium.
Oh,
gem.
wow.
That's crushing it. He texted me yesterday a video. He's currently working on trying to do a run, beating the entire game without using any of the forms.
What?
And like, he had a breakthrough yesterday of like,
here's how you do it.
I figured out there was a big chasm that he couldn't get across.
So the zebra one?
Figured out a way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's very, very
That's wild stuff.
Yeah, so shout out to Logan.
Shout out to
Plant,
Logan.
everybody. Follow him everywhere. And check out Nintendo Voice Chats on IGN. We got some super chats here. David Flores saying, Legion's great. I don't know why the MCU doesn't use FX like DC uses HBO. That's a great call, man. They really should. They really should.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing it now with Aliens, so maybe this is the beginning. Maybe we'll start to do that.
40 Viz says, birthday tax, you guys rock. Happy birthday, Viz. And Colin Berry says, how does GTA 6 factor into the Crimson Desert's release? Well, they're saying early 2026, right? So they were saying Q1?
Yeah.
All right there, yeah. So, GTA 6, there's no world in which GTA 6 gets moved up. So earliest for getting that game is May 26th.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't think it really factors in that much.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about the fantasy rank. I'm sorry. I was thinking about like maybe what if GTA 6 gets moved up and then Mike super wins? You know what I mean? Like, is there any world in that happens?
A shadow drop?
Yeah, a shadow drop in GTA. What if that happens?
What if they announced it at Gamescom?
Yeah, exactly.
Shadow drop.
Yeah, exactly.
I would immediately apologize to all of the Gamescom apologists out there.
Oh yeah,
you apologize to the apologists.
Yeah, and I would say, you know what? Maybe this is a good show.
Yep.
Maybe it is.
Maybe.
Shout out to Watchmen. The show.
Watchmen.
Yeah, it was a good show.
It's a good show.
Story number 3. Unionized workers at Arkane, a Microsoft-owned studio, demand that Microsoft divest from Israel's Sinister project for Gaza. This comes from Nathan Grayson at Aftermath. Earlier this year, the Palestinian-led boycott, divestment, and sanctions (BDS) movement added Microsoft to its list of priority targets due to the company's entanglement with the Israeli military via Azure, cloud, and AI services. A recent Guardian report revealed the grisly details of said arrangement, claiming that Microsoft's cloud-based storage platform has facilitated the preparation of deadly airstrikes and has shaped military operations in Gaza and the West Bank. Now game developers at Microsoft-owned studio Arkane, creator of Dishonored and Deathloop, have lent their voices to the chorus demanding that the company stop powering Israel's assault. As part of an open letter to leadership at Arkane, ZeniMax, Microsoft Gaming, and Microsoft more broadly, workers unionized under French union STJV did not mince words about Israel's ongoing genocide of Palestinians, lending their support to BDS and the Microsoft worker-led No Azure for Apartheid campaign. Arkane Studios' STJV section joins BDS and the No Azure for Apartheid in their demands for Microsoft to stop supporting the Israeli regime. Arkane workers wrote, "We think that Microsoft has no place being accomplice of a genocide, and as Microsoft employees, we don't want to be part of this sinister project for Gaza. Moreover, we think it's our responsibility as tech workers to raise the alarm and to ensure that our technologies are used to make the voices of the oppressed heard and not facilitate their demise. Finally, in a more direct manner, we think this could very well affect our life directly by reducing the audience for our games, thus directly compromising the viability of Xbox games, and in the long run, our very own jobs." That seems like a weird thing to say. I don't know that I would have said that. The letter includes a list of specific demands which echo those of No Azure for Apartheid, an immediate and permanent ceasefire in Gaza, termination of all ongoing or future contracts with Israeli occupation forces, disclosure of all ties to the Israeli military, protection of pro-Palestinian speech within the company, and a transparent, independent, and public audit of Microsoft technologies, contract services, and investments to make sure they're not used to violate the United Nations guiding principles on business and human rights, the Geneva Conventions, and their additional protocols, and Microsoft's own human rights statement in Palestine or anywhere else. See, I love that part. That's what we need to stick to. Yeah, man. Good on you, Arkane.
Hell yeah.
Step up, say the truth.
Takes a lot of bravery to do that. A lot of bravery.
You're risking a lot at this point, right? And you always are. But there's certain things where it's like, hey, man, like it's very important to stand on this, say the facts, don't get distracted by other things. And them talking about sounding the alarm, it's like that is where we're at right now. Like this stuff's happening, and until people get called out enough, it's not going to change.
Yeah, and this is the beauty of a union, right? They can all come together and they can say this, and of course they have the power in numbers, and they can come together and they can say something that means so much, and that is true, that is honest, and it takes a lot of bravery. So good on them. And I think that line and that sentence that you were referring to was them trying to essentially plead to the business side, which is like it's not the best way to do that.
Yeah, but it's whatever. We're nitpicking something here, but I mean, like that to me just reads the wrong way of just like, oh, God.
You're focused on the jobs instead. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it almost just seems like you're not actually going to win them over by saying that. Like,
it's like don't even put that in. Yeah, I get that. I understand that.
But again, I don't even want to focus on that too much. But it's more just reading through all of this stuff. Like, I really think the end part here is the most important part. Like, calling them out, just like, yo, we got to make sure that you're not violating these things, and we want to make sure because you're violating these things.
Yes.
And like that's the biggest part. It's like, you know, we are working somewhere that is using technology, creating technology that is doing these horrible things, and we know it, we're aware of it, and you're almost not even hiding it.
Yeah, no, not even hiding it.
So it's like, all right, cool. Like that's the conversation.
Yes.
And then when they do speak out about it, they're like, oh no, it didn't actually help. But then all of these reports are like, no, it actually did directly tie to where Israel is striking citizens.
Yeah.
And so shout out to Arkane. I hope other studios kind of go along with this, because the BDS movement, because I know whenever we talk about this, people are like, oh, do we need to stop using Windows and all this stuff? Like the BDS movement is specifically calling for Xbox and Game Pass, because they understand that is a revenue stream that people can realistically cut themselves off from in their daily lives. And so I hope that with more and more pressure coming from the audience, I hope more studios kind of ask their higher ups of like, hey, like we need to do something about this, because it's really fucked up what Microsoft's doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, amen. We are going to get to the rest of the stories after a word from our sponsors. This episode's brought to you by Shady Rays. You know that moment. The one when you realized you left your favorite pair of sunglasses at the beach. We've all been there. I'll never forget leaving my incredibly overpriced sunglasses at a restaurant in Santa Monica. That was 13 years ago, and it still haunts me to this day. But then I found Shady Rays and everything changed. Seriously good looking, polarized, durable, and not stupidly expensive. And here's the wild part. If you lose or break them, even on day one, Shady Rays will send you a brand new pair. No guilt trip, just replacements. So now you can actually wear your sunglasses without fear. Y'all know I've been outside in the sun a lot playing Pokemon Go, and it's such a great experience wearing Shady Rays when I'm all out and about. Shady Rays is eyewear that has your back. We've teamed up with Shady Rays to bring you an exclusive offer. Check this out. You can head to shadyrays.com, use code FUNNY for 35% off polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Shady Rays, use the code FUNNY. This episode is brought to you by Aura Frames. Aura Frames are the perfect way to relive your favorite memories that you created throughout this beautiful, beautiful summer season. No lie, Aura Frames are undeniably the best gift I have ever given. Family, friends, partners, everyone loves being able to have beautiful frames showing off their loved ones and their favorite memories. Aura Frames are incredibly smart and easy to use, allowing you to upload unlimited photos and videos directly from your phone to the frame. Plus, the coolest thing, you can order the frame online and preload it with photos and videos using the Aura app. So it's ready to go right out of the box when you give it to someone. There's unlimited storage, so you can store as many photos and videos as you can find, and it's so simple to set up. Start reliving your favorite memories by visiting auraframes.com. For a limited time, listeners can get $35 off their best-selling Carver matte frame. That's AURA frames.com, promo code KINDAFUNNY. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. auraframes.com, kinda funny. And we're back with story number 4, Fast and Furious Arcade Edition, announced for PS5, Xbox Series, and Switch. This comes from William D'Angelo at VG Charts. Publisher Game Mill Entertainment and developer Cradle Games have announced Fast and Furious Arcade Edition for the PS5 and all the other systems. Fast and Furious Arcade Edition brings the thrill of the hit arcade racer home. Drift through favorite tracks, smash through shortcuts, and outrun the competition in a high-speed arcade-style showdown. Choose from a garage of legendary supercars. Customize your ride and race solo or side-by-side in adrenaline-fueled multiplayer split-screen action, releasing October 24th. Hell yes, for multiple reasons. 1, love Fast and Furious.
Yes.
2, love the cruising
I was going to say cruising.
Come on, baby. Cruising Blast a couple years ago.
Cruising, bro.
Such a blast, everybody. And here we are, getting another game. Like, these games have been in arcades forever.
This is not made by the same people, though, right? You're saying the vibes?
No, I think it is, right?
Really?
Yeah.
They made the cruisins?
I'm pretty sure because, well, here's what I do know. Back in the day, the cruising people made Cruising USA, Cruising World, Cruising Exotica. Then they did Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
No.
Oh, yeah. So that arcade Fast and Furious game you always see, that doesn't look like this.
Yeah.
But I mean, this looks exactly like Blast, so.
But this is an arcade game.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it is.
Yeah. No, I've seen this one.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this one.
I mean, it makes sense because they're saying it is. I haven't personally seen this one.
I thought you would be up on it. I was going to ask about the history of this.
Yeah. I mean, hold on. Let's get into this here because I very much assumed this is the Cruising Blast.
And I'm trying to associate anything. I guess I see, like, it says Havana. It doesn't look like you know what I mean? Like, there's, like, I don't see many things that are connecting this to Fast and Furious.
It's very light stuff. Like, in some parts of the trailer.
Yeah, we can go frame by frame.
You see, like, there's big missiles being carried.
Okay, where's that missile from?
Well, that was the sub from the missile that The Rock threw in Fast 8.
No.
Yeah,
Really?
and then later you see
there's
a plane going that's holding a safe, a locked safe.
Yeah, but wasn't he dragging that on the ground?
But now he's dragging it in the air.
Oh, okay.
We're going
this
really
is like an alternate universe type thing. Yeah. Okay,
no,
I like that.
Let's get the names. We have the rights.
I fuck with that.
It does not seem to be the same developer.
Does it? So yeah, Raw Thrills are the people that made
Cruising?
The cruising games. Yes.
What are they up to? We need to give them like $500 million to make the best game ever.
Period,
that's what we need to be doing.
They made a Top Gun Maverick arcade game.
Oh, hell yeah! They got a Wizard of Oz, Spin and Collect. I've seen that. I've seen that one for sure.
And they did Halo. Actually, hold on.
They did Halo? You can't just say they did Halo.
They did the Halo arcade game.
Oh,
the
yeah,
Fire
yeah.
Team Raven.
We gotta go to the arcade, the one that's...
David Buster. Oh,
no,
round one? Yeah.
Round one.
Yeah.
Round one.
Although,
It's a little sad.
it's a little sad.
It's a little sad,
Yeah.
but I like it. It's my
Barrett,
cup
can
of
you
sad.
bring up rawthrills.com?
It's a different one.
I feel like you're trying to.
I assure you it's okay. But I appreciate this site very much because they just have a carousel of all their what they've worked on. And like, man, it is a journey. So like here we have Top Gun Maverick, the arcade game, which I would like to try. We have this Wizard of Oz Spin and Collect. Great if you're into gambling here. The multiplayer, Halo,
Fire Team
Raven, Contest of Champions, the Marvel mobile game.
Yeah, I did.
Minecraft Dungeons.
Oh, that's the stuff that has like where they give you the card. That stuff is kind of cool, but it also sucks.
Angry Birds Boom.
Oh, and then they have Fast and Furious.
And then Fast and Furious Arcade. So it is Raw Thrills. So
like, are these just publishers? Like, this is where we get into like the weirdness of this.
So yeah, this gets very, very interesting. We have to dive deeper.
We have to dive deeper.
Man, they have access to a lot of
King
IP.
Kong, Nerf,
Skunk Island too. Skunk
Island.
Oh, the Big Buck Hunter Reloaded.
Reloaded.
Yeah.
Can I draft that? What if I start drafting arcade games?
God, man.
That'd be awesome. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, again, this is going to be a fun hour.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a fun stream. Maybe a fun part of a stream.
Oh yeah, that could be. This could be a fun stream.
For sure.
split
Dude.
screen.
Not
has
fuck with
split-
Cruising Blast.
Yeah, but I do. I just play it alone in the darkness of my house and I smile. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if anyone else wants to see it. I don't know.
I mean,
they?
I don't think
Chat,
that's
let me
how
know.
we should stream any video game.
I think we should be streaming alone in our houses, smiling at 1 a.m.
So you see that?
Yeah. That's the safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now, to your point, like I am a Fast and Furious aficionado.
Yeah.
I haven't recognized a single car from the movies.
Yeah, that's my issue here. Well, I kind of see like the 4x4, I don't know, cars. The Jeep one. Is it a 4x4 a burger? That's a burger,
These look
right?
more like Hot Wheels cars, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. We should, you know what you should do? You and I should go to round one. Get lunch there. It looks bad, but it's cheap, so I want to
There's
try it out.
food there?
Oh, it's not a good situation. Lanza got pizza there, and it took like 20 minutes, and there was one person, and I saw them making it. It was disgusting. But they also have ramen, so we should try that. So we should get there, and they have like Japanese food there, as well as like pizza. They have $1 ice cream cones though. That's pretty solid.
Okay.
So ice cream, ramen, you and me, and then we play this. And then we play.
See,
and then we play
do they
the
have arcade games like this?
Yeah. They got whole arcade games. They got the Fire Team one. They got the Halo one.
Okay.
Yeah, they got a bunch
I
of
walked
them.
through.
They got the
one
Godzilla
time.
VR one.
All right.
Yeah.
I just saw that there was like one little corner of actual arcade games, and the majority seem to be like all those claw games and like the gotcha things.
Yeah. No, they have everything, and they have pool. They have billiards. They have air hockey.
Okay.
They got
I was not impressed.
when
I'll
was the
say
last-
that.
Did you go through the entire thing?
I did.
I got to show you the right places.
Yeah.
gotta put you-
I'm more than willing to go again.
Yeah.
Are you
let's
just
go
thinking
again.
This
about
should be a
the
stream.
tiny arcade in the movie theater that's near us? Is that what you're thinking of?
No. Shout out to
That's
that
the-
though.
that's
That's
the
OG.
crazy.
That shit's OG.
Three crate games.
No. I'm talking about round
Shout out
one.
to Gary
It's
Whitta
Have
being
real
there.
games, damn it, Roger.
Gary Wood is in the chat.
Gary Whitt is in the chat.
Their
What's up,
burger is
Gary? I haven't
actually
seen
pretty
Gary.
good, Roger. I didn't say. I was just asking.
Maybe he's giving you a suggestion.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Okay. Oh, their burgers. Sorry, my bad. Okay, he's saying their burgers at round one are really good. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try it out. Shout out to Gary Wood.
You're not gonna try it out.
Huh?
You're not gonna.
We're gonna do it together. I'm gonna do that, and then me and Blessing, we've already figured this out. We're gonna go to the Asian buffet for
Okay.
lunch, maybe like next week,
right.
and we're also going to the strip club to get wings.
Okay,
So we're
cool.
gonna do that. We're gonna do that like
We
one
sell
day.
them on the casino.
No, I said this is the trifecta. I'll eventually go to the casino, but that seems sadder than the strip club. I don't want to go to the casino in the
food's
middle.
really fucking good though.
I don't want to go to a casino in the middle of the day.
But you want to go to a strip
that's what you
club in the
wanted.
middle of the day.
I would rather go to a strip club in the middle of the day to get food.
Have you been to a strip club?
No.
This started making a lot of sense.
Flying Penguin says, you all should do a day where you pretend to be one of the other kind of funny people. Would love to see Roger come in, coked up and just like Mike. Much love. Wow.
Me and Bless already had an idea of having Greg dress up as you for a special event. We won't spoil it now.
Great.
But
Oh,
whoever
yeah.
knows, they know. They know.
For
They already know.
special event.
A special
what
event.
What could it possibly be? God. I hate Greg. You know what I
It wasn't
mean?
even his idea. It was me and Blessing.
I know.
I guess. I'm going to guess it's
yeah.
for the Pokemon review.
No, it was way worse.
Way worse.
It was way worse.
God, what a life that I live.
It's such a good idea.
Oh, now
Such
Nick's
a
been
good
on it
idea.
too.
It was such a good idea.
God damn it, dude. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. I mean, that's pretty much all the news. You know what I mean? This is just a weird one. We're in the lab.
Yeah,
we're at the couch.
we were on the first news story, and then we went through it in 10 minutes. I was like, oh, wow, you're really confident in all the rest
Just
of it.
watch War of the Worlds.
I know. We're getting to War of the Worlds, everybody. Hold on. It's going to be a big deal eventually when we go to round one. When we play
We go to a strip club and get some wings.
Going to do it all. I've actually never myself done.
Been to a strip club?
I've been to strip clubs. I haven't gotten the wings.
How many times have you been to a strip club?
4.
Oh, okay.
4
That's
times.
that's a respectable amount, yeah.
4 times, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty solid. Yeah, do your transition.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, but going to a strip club
Things were
is
big. At
Yeah.
that strip club. You know what I mean? They were so big. But I'm tired of all that big news. If I wanted to know something smaller, say the tiniest little news I could ever possibly know about, where would I go?
You'd go to our last story, the Week News Channel, where we cover all the smaller news items you need to know about. We can really stay here for a while because we got some ones to talk about here. We do.
We got some ones to talk about.
We got some
here.
ones to talk
cool.
about here.
PS Plus Extra and Premium games for August have been announced. On Extra, you get Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh.
Super cool. Played through that just for the campaign at the very least.
I need to play it.
It's
Is that the latest one?
movie.
Or no?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Fun little blockbuster.
Okay.
Marvel Spider-Man.
Hey.
If you somehow haven't played that yet,
Not remastered? Just the first one? Just the regular one? That's interesting.
that is interesting. Sword of the Sea. New game.
New game.
Looks cool.
New game.
Earth Defense Force 6.
Good for you knowing that one. It just says EDF,
EDF.
and you just knew.
I'm a big acronym guy.
Yeah?
I love looking at acronyms and contextually trying to figure out what they mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite acronym? IMHO. You seem like an IMHO.
Oh, no, I'm not. No, that's so offensive. So I saw this recently. IYS
NSYNC? Oh.
GTC.
IYS GTC.
It was in a rap. It was the name of a rap song,
Oh, I don't know that one.
and I figured it out.
What is it? Can you
If
say
you're
it?
scared, go to church.
Oh, that's fire.
I was very proud of myself.
That's
I
really
was like,
good.
wow, how'd I get there?
That's awesome.
Yeah. Unicorn Overlord. I never can say that game.
Unicorn Overlord?
Corn Overlord. Back to back
Corn
to back.
Overlord,
It
yeah.
just gets me, dude. Too many.
Oh,
Atelier Ryza 3.
you killed that one, though.
What do you want me to? Atelier.
Nailed
Les
it.
would add some shit to it.
No,
you know
I'm
what I
saying
mean?
you nailed that one.
God, where is Bless? I miss him.
Indica.
Indica.
I played Indica. I liked Indica a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah?
Indica.
Yeah.
Should people play it?
Yeah, they should.
Okay, what is it?
It's a. It's like an A24. The best way to describe it is it's like if A24 made a video game. You play as a nun, and
yeah.
it gets all freaky and weird. And I'll just leave it at that. It's like a 3-4 hour experience. You should totally play it. It's fucking weird and cool, and I still think about it a lot. It's really incredible.
Then another one you played, Harold Halibut.
Yeah, I did not like this game at all.
It looks very cool, though.
Nah, it's not very good.
But it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. And then you play it and you're like, this is weird. This is creepy. Nobody blinks. All the eyes don't move. What's happening here?
And then Coral Island.
I've never
It's a
played
Walking Dead
this one.
spinoff.
Oh, is it really?
No. Premium, you get Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
Oh.
That naming convention makes me think these are the original games. Oh. Which is kind of cool.
I never played 3.
Yeah, usually, just to cut in here, premium games are usually like classics, PS1, PS2 classics.
Sick. Developers in Blizzard's story and franchise development, SDF, have voted to unionize. There we go.
Yeah.
LEGO Voyagers launches September 15th on Xbox, PS4 and 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC.
Oh.
And then from VGC, Namco's 1996 arcade racer Aquajet gets its first ever home release this week. Aquajet will be released on Thursday and will be coming to Switch 2, PS5, and Xbox Series as an Arcade Archives 2 game, and to Switch and PS4 as an Arcade Archives
A
game.
lot of questions there, but I mean, specifically, what is Aquajet? Do you know Aquajet?
I do not. I'm unfamiliar with
Is it like a cruisin' clone?
a 96 arcade racer. 96 was, I want to say, the year that Cruisin' came out.
Okay. Oh, I
not
know
making
this
game,
game. I know this
not
game.
Cruisin'. It's it's a bad version, or I don't want to say bad.
Yeah,
but
don't say
it's
that.
a
Hydro Thunder?
No, Wave Race.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, I know this game. I used to play this game. I like this game.
I never played this game.
I'm never playing it
Played
again,
other
but I
versions.
like it.
But dude, you ever play Hydro Thunder? Where you actually have to sit on the jet ski?
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking this is.
That should
Or maybe
be
this is like a ripoff of that. I don't know. Because it says it's an arcade game.
First. Hydro Thunder was also an arcade game.
Yeah, we never know which one's first. This is cool.
None of them are Wave Race though.
Wave Race, not an arcade game, ironically.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
ironically.
not, but it's better.
Inzoi is coming to PS5 in early 2026.
And they're considering Xbox, I believe. I think that was the thing. They're considering an Xbox. Shout out Inzoi. Leanza played it for a good week, and then I was like, "Is it as good as The Sims?" And she says, "No." But at least it's a competitor out there, so that's interesting.
That is interesting.
It's interesting. It's a competitor. Hi, Mike. Fucking Mike.
Fucking Mike.
But yeah, I don't know. I want this game. It has issues with running on PC, so I want a stable version of it. I want to try it out. It looks cool. It looks like the everything game. It looks, like we're doing Sims, but it looks realistic, and also it has all of these insane features. So I want to try it out. I want a stable version of it. So hell yeah.
This is interesting. It looks better than I expected.
Yeah.
By a long shot.
But then you see that in
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is. It's The Sims, but it's made by the people that did or published by the people that did PlayerUnknown's Battleground.
I feel like I know that girl.
In real life?
Yep. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is ending Xbox One and PS4 support on November 13th and moves over to a native Xbox Series and PS5 version.
That's
Wow.
interesting.
wild.
I always love those videos where people go back to like dead versions of online games and sees like where they're at. Like TF2 infamously never got an update, so it was just on 360. It just
Wow.
is the 1.0 version of it,
Yeah.
and like the game completely changes after that.
Wow.
So people go back and they're like, look at how people still play this
I
occasionally.
love looking at like the Internet Archive.
Yeah.
And just finding old websites.
Oh,
Just being
okay.
like, wow.
Yeah, this existed.
what it looked
This
like.
existed. Yeah, I remember buying Counter-Strike CS:GO the day it came out on Xbox, and it just never got an update after that. Like, just never had an update.
I remember when Counter-Strike came out on the original Xbox, the first
Yeah, yeah.
early days. This must have been like 2002, I want to say. And it was the first shooting game to come to consoles that didn't have split screen. I've never been more morbidly offended by anything in my life.
You just bought it and you didn't know?
Well, I didn't buy it. I refused to buy it.
Yeah.
I was excited for Counter-Strike because everyone was talking about Counter-Strike on PC. And I'm like, it's coming to console. That's where I'm going to play this thing. And then I heard like the review from EGM or whatever. It was like, yeah, no split screen. I was like, excuse me?
How dare
No
you?
split screen? No bots. And
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
what are we fucking talking
we
about
doing?
here,
What
man?
are we doing?
I'm not playing against these tryhards. No, dude.
Never learned the lesson.
God.
I'm excited you would tell me about this one, though.
Chibi Robo.
I'm excited to learn about this one.
Chibi Robo coming to Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Pass on August 21st. This is a GameCube game.
Yes.
We seem to be on a cadence of about one GameCube game a month
Okay.
from NSO. We started with the 3 to launch, and then here we have this. I'm interested. They went with this early. This feels kind of like a later edition. But what's cool about this, I've never played Chibi Robo. But, I mean, the reason is incredibly rare.
Oh.
Like, this is allegedly there's ways that I did play it for a little bit,
Sure.
but I never fully played this thing. But this is a game that to this day gets like $200
Wow.
if you're trying to buy it. So it's going to be really interesting. There's a handful of GameCube games. Let me give you a history lesson here,
Jesus.
Roger.
Yeah.
GameCube
Okay.
didn't sell that many units. You know, we always talk about the Wii U. It was like, oh, 13 million, whatever. GameCube compared to PlayStation 2 and Xbox, way, way, way smaller. Still competitive in the scene, but like definitely clearly third place. Because of that, that means the amount of GameCube games made is dramatically less than PS2 specifically, right? So when you start getting to these kind of like more niche games that already they knew weren't going to sell Mario, Smash Brothers levels of games, they didn't even make that many to begin with. So now that we're in this like, you know, many years later retro era of GameCube, finding those games is hard and expensive. Now that we're in the post-pandemic era of retro collecting, like
boom.
if you look at a chart, this thing spiked. Like this used to be expensive and being like $90.
Yeah.
And now it's $200-something. And there's a handful of GameCube games specifically. Chibi Robo, Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance, and just a couple other ones that are just like very, very, very expensive. And what's cool, I think Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness is on that list as well. There are some of the games that Nintendo showed as the like tease of like GameCube games to come to NSO. So I kind of like that because it's them kind of like being like, hey, these really difficult games to get, we're going to make accessible.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I'm stoked on that. So them leading with this, a bit of a surprise to me, but I like what it says.
Yeah, I'm excited to play this because at first when I saw like the announcement of like, oh, this is what's coming to NSO, I was like a little disappointed because, you know, you want the tent pole, like the most popular GameCube
Most of them
games.
are there.
There's like 4, I mean, are there more? I don't know. I never owned a GameCube.
Well, I mean, there was like, I forget, Bear, could you bring up the Nintendo
list?
Well, no, I mean like out now on the NSO.
Oh,
GameCube.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like during the Direct when they showed.
No, I mean like I wanted like here are like the bangers.
They gave the bangers. We got F-Zero GX. We got Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
That's it. That's all. That's all.
And Soul Calibur 2.
That's all y'all got?
That's 3 of the 10 biggest bangers on the game.
Why saying y'all like I made the game?
You know what I mean? Like, wait, that's all you got? That's what Nintendo got? That's the bangers you got?
I mean, to answer your question, yes.
Oh, damn. I didn't realize. Okay.
Where's
Shit, man. I didn't realize. Man. I thought you guys got, like, better games. Like, when I had the PS2, everyone was like, you gotta get the GameCube. And I'm like, oh, shit.
No. Wait, did you play?
No, I didn't. I never played the GameCube. I'm looking.
Why did you play them now?
I'm trying to play them now. That's what I'm trying to do.
They're there. We're talking about
3 games. You have 3
bangers. Did you play any of them?
To be fair, yeah, you're not touching any of them. You're just complaining about how few there are right now.
Yeah.
They drip feed this all the time, Roger.
Well, that's okay. Let me get to my point. My point was, I saw this, I was like, I don't know this fucking game. I wanted, you know, Animal Crossing. I wanted, you know, Beautiful Joe. I want those big ones, right?
Beautiful Joe.
I don't know.
That's your example.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I fucking love Beautiful Joe. But like that.
Batman Vengeance, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Pikmin.
all right,
Come on, like, start putting these games on there, right?
Pikmin's already
And then I see this one, and I look at Leanne's, and I'm like, man, like, I don't know. This game looks like, I want the bangers. And she was like, Roger, like, this looks like a you game. I'm like, why is it a me game? She's like, it looks dumb as fuck. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, actually.
Damn.
And then, like, and I started thinking about it, and the more I look at this game, I'm like, yeah, this is totally my game. So what I was trying to say was, like, this is a good thing. So you guys didn't let me finish my fucking sentences, okay?
Well, you stopped yourself because then you started talking shit about the GameCube.
Like, I didn't realize. You guys were defending the fact that you had 3 games.
You gotta stop hanging out with
But the 3 is some of the best games ever made.
Yeah, then you're acting like, oh, that's all we got.
Well, no, it's like if you're talking about the games,
tell me the top 10. Tell me the top 10 GameCube games of all time, right now.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Like the games that you would expect or desire for Nintendo to put on its GameCube service from the GameCube. So what does this mean?
Yeah.
Don't expect games with licensed soundtracks.
Yeah.
You know, don't expect anything where it's like, oh, there's some fuckery going on. So what are the big ones? Smash Brothers Melee, Mario Sunshine, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker,
Twilight Princess as well.
Soul Calibur 2.
Where's Mario Sunshine?
I said that.
Oh, is it in?
It was on the image of the
But it's
games
not
that
out.
are coming. But it's coming.
But they put the fucking Robo Chibi first.
This was this was next to Mario Sunshine.
I'm just saying this. Sunshine should have been first.
No, it shouldn't have.
But Sunshine's also
Metroid.
Chibi Robo's better.
Metroid Prime 1, 2, 3. But again, we're also talking about games that I'm saying,
Twilight
what
Princess.
games can we expect to be here? Don't expect
Double
to get
Dash.
Mario Sunshine super soon because it's already on 3D All-Stars. Don't expect to be Metroid Prime because you could buy it on the Switch 2 remastered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're doing a good job right now. Smash Brothers Melee is the one big one that has not yet been shown and
Twilight
isn't
Princess
necessarily going to happen. Twilight Princess they'll never do it as a GameCube game. If we ever see it, that'll be the Wii version. Take it to the bank.
So at that point, it doesn't even. You're saying they do like a Skyward Sword quote unquote remake of Twilight Princess is what you're saying?
Yes.
I think that's insane.
Yeah. I don't think that we see on the GameCube NSO Twilight Princess.
Yeah. Why
I
not?
really don't think we see it. I just don't.
Plays better.
This is one of the
Yeah,
goats.
but-
This is one of the goats.
This is one of the cult classics.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll
Yeah.
take that. I'll take
Yeah.
that. So what's next? What do you want the next one to be?
Well, that's the thing is I need to see what this list of games is because I don't remember. But I'm waiting for, we saw on that list Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Pokemon
What would you choose?
Coliseum.
What would you choose?
I want Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
You think that's first?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Probably. Actually, no. Mario Sunshine.
You think they do that next?
Yeah. Because here's why.
Summer already ended.
We need to do a Gamescast at some point.
Okay.
Talking about all of this.
Put it on the list.
Put it on the list.
Yeah.
But Mario's 40th anniversary is around the corner.
and they're going to do absolute fuck all for it.
But for Mario's 35th anniversary, they did a lot. And there was a logo made. There's a logo made now that's making its ways around the internet for the 40th anniversary. We're getting something. That something could be, probably is, Mario Sunshine coming to NSO.
I'm still salty about the recent Zelda anniversary having absolutely fuck all.
Yeah, but Zelda anniversaries are a different beast compared to how Mario handles his shit.
Big deal.
It's fucked up.
The big Mario, every 5 and 10 years, they be going all out. They make their own logos. They do their own projects. They do it. They do it right.
I like that they make their own logos.
They do.
I'm going to play this game is what I'm trying to get at.
That's what you're trying to get at.
We got a little lost in the sauce here. A lot of people accusing things of other things.
Accusing things of other things.
All I'm saying is that PlayStation 2 is superior, and I'm going to play this game.
I don't know if anybody would fight you on that.
Seems like people are trying to fight me on it.
I don't know. I mean, but what I would fight is the PS2 games that would be on PlayStation's version of this service. I think that it's not a dominant win because PS2's library dominated by third
parties. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, that's a different
Nintendo
conversation.
fucking
That's
wins,
a different
baby.
conversation.
That sounds like the conversation we're having.
No.
Just comparing their
I don't even know what
games.
conversation I'm having anymore. I'm going to be honest. I've lost the plot. The biggest last thing.
What conversation do you want to have, Barrett?
Which was the better console for the time? And had
the better console for the time?
Better games.
PlayStation 2.
Yeah, exactly. That's the conversation I feel like Roger was trying to have.
Roger's not allowed to have conversations.
I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying.
I get it. He was like 3 years old.
I was like 3 years old. I was playing Batman Vengeance and fucking, because I had the moment where I was looking through the top 100 games of all time. Like, what am I going to do with my goats, right? And I'm looking through the Metacritic of PS2, and it's like from highest to lowest, right? I'm on the first 5 to 10 pages of Metacritic, and I'm like, I don't recognize any of these fucking games. And I reverse order, and I go from worst games to best games, and I've noticed all those games. I know the king.
Because those were the
those were the goats. Those were the things I was playing. Because they were in the $5 bin. That's what I was playing.
That's why our top 100 is fucked up.
It would be interesting to look at PS2 versus Xbox versus GameCube exclusives only.
Yeah.
And exclusives would have to count of later, Resident Evil 4 is an exclusive on GameCube, even though it later came out on PS2.
Yeah.
But it was for a very long time exclusive.
Well, Xbox had Splinter Cell.
Xbox had Splinter Cell.
And
for a little bit.
And KOTOR.
Boom.
And Halo.
Done.
And that's it. Ninja Gaiden.
Last one.
Gaiden, yeah.
Last Wii news right there. Clover Pit launches September 3rd on PC. That is the game developed by the team that did Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom.
No
way! It's their new game. It's a smaller project. Basically, the way I would describe it is they are trying to do what Balatro did for cards, but for gambling and slot machines. It's a little bit less, I would say, interesting, in my opinion, than Balatro, because Balatro takes the idea of poker and kind of turns it on its head and makes it a card game collectathon kind of deal. This is just more of you are gambling, and then you have upgrades to make your gambling easier. It's doing insanely well on their Steam wish list. I think it's one of the top 50 games wish listed on Steam right now. It's going something insane numbers. Yeah, fact check me on that. But this game is going to do really well, and people have been playing the fuck out of that demo. So shout out to that team. And it just shows there's a little bit of a trend going on now of indie developers or just developers in general that make a game that is their passion project. It doesn't really hit to the levels that they necessarily need it to be. They make a smaller game, fast as fuck, and it hits. We have this with Peak. We have this now with Clover Pit. It's really cool to see developers kind of have that mobility, and I think that's something interesting about the indie development scene right now, is that you can make a game that hits with a smaller audience and then be you know what, fuck it, I'm going to make something really fast and see what happens. So shout out to them.
Super cool, man. Yeah, go support that for sure. And that's it for Wii News.
Hell yeah.
For the vocal stylings of Barrett Courtney in the background.
I took a break for a bit.
Yeah, but it's not. I like it, though. Then you remind people. Some super chats. Aaron Lime says, MGS Delta's online multiplayer won't have crossplay. Do you think this is a Sony thing? Night Raid and Rematch had the same issue. What's going on? I don't know, but I think it's bullshit. I think it's unacceptable for multiplayer games to not have crossplay at this point.
I agree.
There are games on PlayStation that do have crossplay, though. But I do wonder if there's a service fee or some shit that they require that other companies just don't want to fuck with. Whereas games like Fortnite, they're we make so much money,
we don't give a shit.
Yeah, but even that was a big issue.
Yeah,
right back in the day.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if it's Sony. I hope that it's not, because that is very fucking stupid. But it sounds like a Sony thing to do. Garrett Redden says, Chibi Robo's a banger. It's very underrated. Adored this game, and I replay it yearly. Now I have a better way to do so. I'm excited to play it.
I'm excited to play it too.
You know, hopefully more.
I'm excited to play it out. I'm going to play it.
Kebab says, in my opinion, PS2 has better platformers than GameCube. I think at the end of the day, the biggest victory that PlayStation 2 has is sheer quantity. Like, there were so many PS2 games, and we had so many, like, trilogies of games on that one console. Like, we were eating, man.
Yeah.
Like, it was very, very, it had so much support from third parties and first parties, even though first parties kind of meant a different thing for PlayStation back then. But, yeah, I mean, I feel like that's probably a fair statement, Kebabs.
Hell yeah.
Flying Penguin says, why does Roger add an A to the end of his words? We've talked about this.
It's fine. I'm Trinidadian. I have a little bit of an accent. I'm Trinidadian and also New York-ish.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like,
People have accents.
That's how I speak.
People have ways
fine.
of talking. Yeah.
I appreciate you, though.
You're wrong. Let's see if it's working.
Let's click on it.
It's clicking on it. It is working. We have one.
Oh.
So that means we've only got one thing wrong. The Portland Kevin says, Hydro Thunder was a stylistic speedboat racing game made by Midway for arcades, the Dreamcast, N64, and PS1 in the late 90s. The arcade game that Tim was likely thinking of, where you ride a Wave Runner, is the game Wave Runner, made by Sega. No, I was thinking of Hydro Thunder. I definitely was thinking of Hydro Thunder. And, like, a lot of times they would repurpose arcade cabinets for different games. So I think that, one man's boat's another man's jet ski. You know what?
Why are you so bad at that?
That was on purpose, Barrett.
That was a bit.
That's it. That's Games Daily. I thought we weren't going to have enough.
Absolutely.
We had so
crushed
much.
it. Yeah, because then,
CB Robo.
Yeah, I looked at you and I said, you're going to carry this for Fast and Furious. Tell me about Fast and Furious lore.
And then we got everything wrong, but then we ended up being right.
Yeah.
I do love that I was like, oh, yeah, it's the Cruise and Blast people. And it was like, no, it's not. It's like, yes, it is.
It is. Technically, it is. Raw
They
Thrill.
just weren't listed on that trailer, but I wonder if it's just that other studio doing the port for it.
That's the thing, is I imagine, like, the console version of the game might have nothing to do with Raw Thrills, but it's like, all right, well.
But the cruising team is doing it.
Yeah, good stuff.
Shout out to them. Making so many different types of games. I wanted to go inside a studio like that. That's making so many different types of games. It's interesting. I mean, they're over here making the Cruise and Blast games, and they're also making a Wizard of Oz collect-a-thon card game. And it's like, how does that work?
How does that work?
Is that just like 10 different teams? Is that one different team? What does that look like?
Raw Thrills? Let me know.
Let us know. We'll do a Gamescast interview. That's interesting.
Rawthrills.com, everybody. Rawthrills.com. Looking at the chat.
You just thinking if there's anything else? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. All the people I wanted to talk shit about already left, so it's already gone.
Well, anyways, this has been fun.
Yeah.
Roger and I, Barrett, hanging out. Appearances by Nick. Appearances by Mike, kind of. He walked through the room.
Yeah, he didn't say anything to me.
No. What's his deal?
He's uptight.
Yeah,
I told him you work today. I texted him. I was like, well,
you work today.
Yeah.
Well, we're all going to work today. You're about to get a Mafia, the Old Country review, and then after that, strap in.
Yeah.
It is our Ice Cubes, War of the Worlds. Watch along. It's going to be a blast. I can't freaking wait. Till next time, it's been our pleasure to serve you.
Jesus.